Bidengate, it's just getting started. I like to support news outlets that give the slopstream media some competition. One of my recent go-to sources is the Washington Free Beacon, an email newsletter. They recently ran an article called Outstanding Work, Doctor, How Jill Biden's Lust for Power Saved America. It was written by Andrew Stiles. It reports on a new book by a couple of insiders that blow the lid off the fabrication that Joe Biden was actually with the program, as we say. The book is Fight Inside the Wildest Battle for the White House. It takes a hard shot at Jill Biden, who is blamed for continuing to push demented Joe as a candidate for her own desire to enjoy the accoutrements of presidential office. I can see her side to it, but frankly, it appears to have morphed into elder abuse. The tilt to the reference book is that by pushing Joe as far as she did, by the time the early debate exposed Joe's failings to the world, it was too late for the Dems to run a real candidate. They dropped in Kamala the Weird, one of the worst candidates in recent memory. Particularly damning is this quote regarding the care it took the staff to cover up for Biden. Manage his calendar and his personal needs, which included almost daily sessions with a makeup artist to hide the physical signs of his age. As I've said before, Nancy Pelosi is older than Joe and the still greedy blank blank that she has been for years. Condition is the issue, not the actual age. I do not ascribe to the line about the running a better candidate. The fact is that the Dems are an ethically bankrupt operation and the public has figured it out. I don't think the Dems have a chance this past November due to the carnage they caused over the last 4+ years. Folks, check out some of the polls. 83%, 84% of Americans are standing for validation of voting and making sure that American citizens are the people voting. The Dems are polling at like 21%. It is time for the Dems to go away and to bring back at least something that resembled the original Democratic Party, because this is sure as heck not even an interesting operation. That doesn't mean the Republicans can let down their guard, because I remember when the Dems were on the floor and should have been trounced out, that Newt Gingrich and the batch of incompetent GOP folks back in the late 1990s let the Dems get back up on their feet. So let's not screw up twice in a row. This is Dr. David D. Schein. Thanks for joining me for this special edition of Saving America. Remember, a new Saving America show is aired on the Brushwood Media Network every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Listen on any of the 16 network stations, Apple or Google mobile app, Apple CarPlay, TuneIn, Smart Speaker, and all smart TVs. Find more information at the brushwoodmedianetwork.com. Please be sure to join us each week. We welcome and love your feedback from our growing audience.